Hey folks, Jimmy here, aka Palette of the Dead. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to a Mortal Realms video. This one's a little bit different, but before we jump into it, as per usual, if you like these videos, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel and drop a comment down below. It's always great to hear from everybody and I do really appreciate any and all support that is given. Now let's just jump into what this video is all about, which is what is coming up with Mortal Realms. Now, I debated whether to do this video or not because I didn't want to spoil anything, but there's some good stuff coming and some exciting stuff coming, which is really good, and I must admit it should be really good, and I'm looking forward to some issues. So let's start off, of course. So next week, we already know what's coming next week, which is issue 23. We get 4 Liberators and 1 Prosecutor. Really good looking models. They're the robeless Stormcast, so they are more armoured. These look really cool, they look really nice, and it is 5 models for £8, which you can't really complain about. It's a good option and really nice to have those models as well. Then going into issue 24, something we already know as well, we get 10 models this time for £8, which is even better value for money. We get that Lord Executioner for 4 Grimghast Reapers and 5 Glaive Wraith Stalkers to bolster out that Nighthaunt army. You can imagine if you're on any Warhammer buying, selling, trading pages on Facebook or anything like that, there will be a lot of people selling these sprues because they'll want to try and make the money off it. So if you want a good amount of units for your Nighthaunt army, you want to make the hugest army that you can possibly make, buy yourself a couple of issues. In all honesty, get yourself a couple of issues going, paint them up, and yeah, you can have a massive army. So it's not too bad if you want to do that, but you know, we don't like scalpers. So issue 25, in my opinion, it's one of them issues that's a little bit of a letdown. When you've had that great issue with 10 models, you're getting 2 paints. We're getting Balthasar Gold and Agrak Surfshade. Pretty handy to have, worth having, and they will help your painting much better. However, it's one of them issues, I feel like it always kind of lets you down when it's only got paints, but it does give you a chance to catch up on the painting, which is sometimes handy. Then in issue 26, we're getting some more scenery. We're getting some Azerite Ruins from the Warcry scenery sets. So yeah, not too bad. It's a handful of wall pieces and some rubble on the floor as well. Yeah, should be really good to have. It's just literally finding places to keep these things. That is going to be the issue. But we also get some more information on different parts of the Mortal Realms. We're going to discover the Sylvaneth, who live in Gyron and are kind of the tree warriors. They look like Ents from Lord of the Rings, essentially. So yeah, good stuff really with that one. It should be nice to read upon the Sylvaneth as well. There are some really cool stories involving them, so not bad. Issue 27, we're getting 3 more Stormcast. We're getting Stormsire's Cursebreakers. These are from the Warhammer Underworld sets, so they have the pre-sculpted bases, so really handy. You don't have to fiddle about with trying to create your own base for everything. Nice looking models as well. You've got good old Stormsire himself, and then you've got his 2 evocators as well with him. So yeah, good. It's good work. Not a bad set to have, and they are nice to paint. I've painted some before, and they do really well. Issue 28, it says Spirit Hosts. So we're getting, I would believe, and from the picture on the cover, 3 Spirit Hosts, which the Spirit Hosts are a gaggle of spirits that form 1 model, and there's 3 of them. If you buy a box of these, there's 3 sprues, 1 for each version of the model, so I'm guessing we're getting all 3 sprues. If that's how it would look, it would feel pretty pointless and pretty useless if they spread it into 3 different issues with those, so I would imagine it is going to come as 1 issue for them, which will be good, and it will be good fun to paint those up as well. Issue 29, another issue that feels like it's going to kind of feel like a little bit let down after having some really great models as you go, because it's more paint. We're getting Baneblade Brown and Northern Oil. Northern Oil is very handy, and I use an absolute load of it on my painting. So I am actually quite low on it, so it will be good to get that issue. Baneblade Brown is another nice brown kind of paint. We'll do you good for leathers, ground texture and stuff like that as well, so it's not too bad. It's not all gloom and doom in that one, but it does sometimes feel like you're being let down when you only get 2 paints in an issue, but beggars can't be choosers. Issue 30, we are getting more Azurite Ruins. It is more wall settings and the kind of like little broken fountain bit. Not much more to say about that. Yeah, it's always nice to have more scenery, but do we need more scenery just at the moment, or would we prefer to have more to bolster out those armies? I kind of would prefer more to bolster out the armies, but the scenery isn't too bad either. So yeah. Also in that issue, we are going to discover more about Tzeentch, the god of change, the chaos god of change. So yeah, that could be quite interesting. There's some fun stories involving Tzeentch and shape shifting and stuff like that as well. So yeah, good fun. Issue 31, in all honesty, this is one that I'm very much looking forward to, and I'm going to actually probably try and get my hands on a couple of them, because I want to paint these up in different styles and see what I can do with it. And that is the Lord Exorcist from a Stormcast Eternals range. This model is normally 20 quid on its own, so for 8 quid it is an absolute steal. Make sure you get your issue, because it is a beautiful model. Looks like a Cyberman, but yeah, it's not a bad issue at all, and that model is lovely. It's a lovely model, so definitely worth your money. And the last issue that I can find out any details about is issue 32, which is Citadel Skulls. Citadel Skulls are ultra handy. They are great for bases and everything like that, and they are going to give you more information about painting up your model bases and stuff like that. Whether you listen to this kind of stuff or not is completely up to you. However, you can get some really nice bases done with these skulls. So yeah, so it's good stuff really. So a lot of really nice stuff coming up. So that takes us up to the end of September. So that is 2 months worth of magazines. Some good stuff coming. Really nice. Things to definitely look out for is that Lord Exorcist. It's a brilliant model, looks lovely. I can't fault it. It's just a nice model, and it's really nice what we are getting at with this magazine. Some issues I'm not kind of as excited about, like the scenery and the paint issues, but that is the way that this magazine is going to go. It just feels at the moment we're getting more paints than we are models. I don't know if that's just me talking crap or what, or I'm just not feeling the painting issues anyway. And that's it, in all honesty. That was all that this video was about really. I just wanted to have a quick run through of all of those, and to explain there are videos coming, hopefully some painting videos soon. I've got to get myself into that mood and frame of mind where I'm painting a bit more, which hopefully will happen very soon. Right then, I'm going to leave you all to it. I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, if you did, hit the like button, subscribe, drop a comment, let me know how you're getting on with your painting and everything like that. It's always nice to see what you guys are up to and hear about what your kind of experiences are within Mortal Realms magazine, what your feelings are and everything like that as well. And yeah, that is it. I will catch you next time. Bye bye now.